Okay, far side chat. Get the kids, run and get daddy and mom. Mama, come quick. The country boy is talking about plywood. I hate to break in with no salutations, how are yous or nothing like that, but something I was thinking about, and I have two visuals today. I hope you caught on that immediately. The hat and the bandana, just something to occupy your hands. And that's another thing about that hand lotion I was talking about the other day. I was a little bit in error. Not all name brand high price hand lotions are good. And I do not endorse this. I'm just saying, hands down, don't do it. When you go to Walmart and you're over there in the ocean aisle, and don't forget about the plywood. But you over in the lotion aisle at Walmart, don't be testing them out. Do not do that, by all means. Just buy you one, take it home. If you don't like it, go ahead and use it. And I will give you a tip. You can ferret these little tidbits of wisdom out of these Farside chats. Because I do throw a few things in there occasionally that's it's worthwhile. It's not for Neil. The plywood. Somebody say, how's your day been? And if I look back on it real quick, instantly, and I have did this for a while, and try it. Oh, you're stuck with it now. You're up here listening to it, so you're going to do it. The day. My day is, and this is just part of that Jumanji game, and I'll tell you something else. That Danica Patrick, that's a good-looking woman right there. Yeah, she be on that NASCAR. She's a racing driver. Check her out. Google her there, Danica Patrick. It's worth your time. Just go ahead and do it. And another thing about that NASCAR, this Dale Earnhardt, the boy should punch his cart. Some people would associate this with a rant and rave. Well, yes, Dale, if you Google this, if you stumbled up on this, and that's another thing, that stumble up on website, I recommend it highly. It's addictive. You'll like it. Stumble up on .com, I believe it is. Type it in on the lower line down there. You're going to be down there anyways leaving me a comment. The plywood. And I'll tell you what, I did a actually I have, you probably was not observant of this. I have a third prop today. It's brilliant. It was brilliant. It would go unobserved. But if you, I'm going to suggest pass it on to a friend. I mean, right now. Just go down there at the bottom of the line and punch friends. Any of these episodes, if you miss one of them, you're not going to get the full picture. But anyway, you just stick with me, and I will go back, because this is just not long enough to get across to you what I'm trying to say. This plywood, and I'll tell you another thing, the tip of the day, if you come up on a dead horse, and it's been out in the sun for 3 or 4 days, you're going to remember this the rest of your life. The dead horse out in the sun 3 days, picture it. The horse is done blowed up, you know, it's you do not want to be in the vicinity. But anyways, you come upon this dead horse out there on the road, and you poke it with a stick, you're going to get it on you. Just ponder that little. Oh, it's going to play over in your mind now like a picture show. And, well, I do take donations. Not on the scale of Gerald Osteen. And I do suggest you listen to his programs just to see what the boy is doing right. That Joel Osteen, he is on his game. That's all. This Melissa girl, late night television, talks about the Bible. Now that girl knows what she's talking about. I have listened to every episode, and some of them repeats, and it's worth your time. You need to know this stuff. Read a book. Type in something there at the bottom. Practice your typing skills. Make the phone call. Email. Send a carrier pigeon. Pass it on to a friend. Somehow get it over there to your buddy, tip him off about it, and some feedback, and then if you listen to a couple episodes, you will know the analogy of the plywood day. A 4x8 sheet of plywood, and it's got a small hole in it, say 4 inches, and then it's got a ball that rolls around on top of it that's like 3 7/8 inches. It has to be right there before it'll get in it. It's quantum theory, and if you don't know the meaning of that word, look it up. You right there in front of the computer, just type it in. You're going to need to know these facts. And I used to think that you didn't know this stuff, but the mind is a wonderful thing.